What's up, everybody? Shankar Singam here for the Red Star Report. Just watching the Derek Chauvin trial, the pathetic excuse of a human being who calls himself a police officer who killed George Floyd, his trial. Watching it right now and just can't help but think that he's not going to be convicted. So, you're going to hear this prediction here first. So, I actually just want to talk about how much, and feel free to comment on your guesstimate, the estimated damages on the following riots after the verdict comes out of Chauvin either mistrial or not guilty, because one of those is going to happen. Just the way that the whole court is playing it out, the way that the court plaza area is being fenced off. They're getting ready for a riot. Obviously, they already know they're not going to convict this guy. It's painfully obvious. And so I'm wondering how much damage are the riots going to cause? So since that's what everybody really wants to talk about, everybody wants to talk about, oh, look at these people rioting. Look at all the millions and trillions and cajillions of dollars that they've caused in damage. Nobody wants to talk about why they were rioting. It's because this guy is going to get off. This cop is going to get off. So here you have a man who murdered another man on camera for the whole entire planet to see, clear as day that he murdered this other man, get off in the United States court judicial system, and it's absolutely embarrassing. It's just an embarrassment. And the prosecution is doing a great job trying this cop, but it's the jury selection and what's happening. He's not being convicted. And because cops don't go to jail for this kind of stuff. It's white supremacy, it's white privilege, and cops are used to that. They just won't see any time with this. And they get immunity on every time they shoot somebody. They get immunity, and it's absolutely ridiculous. And if it wasn't for people having cell phones and the ability to have video and videos and cameras and phones there available just to catch a cop doing something questionable, is the only reason why this is becoming more and more prevalent. And as it's coming out, you see how racist they are. That proved me wrong. Prove me wrong. United States policing, and it's fucked up California too. Dylan Root, the kid that went to a church and shot people in church, he got a burger and fries by the cops afterwards. The Kenosha shooter, the 17-year-old that went through with an AR-15 and started shooting everybody, he comes out with his hands up, surrendering to the cops, and the cops let him go. Drive right past him. Privilege. Then the judge gives him bail. And he's drinking beer at a bar, bragging about it. White privilege, law enforcement. This is the system that what black people have been saying for years. What the left has been claiming for years is systemic racism and white privilege, and all the conservatives have been denying those two things. They don't exist. Explain it then. These racist motherfucking cops, they're the front line. They're the front line for the white supremacy movement. And all they're praying about, all they want, is a racial holy war, is what they call it. Meaning they want a war between them and everybody else that's not white. Or sympathizing whites. And guess what, folks? That racial holy war, they're going to get it. It's coming. The way things are going right now, this trial could be the catalyst for it. Because this cop is going to get away with it, either acquitted or mistrial. And that could trigger this racial holy war. And when it happens, folks, guess what? It's going to happen. Guess what? They're going to win. The right wing is going to win. Why are they going to win? They're all the way entrenched into our government, all the way on up high. Who knows how high? Into the administration even. We all know that because the insurrectionists had FBI agents, had National Guardsmen in there, military, law officers from all over the country went there. This group also are all pro-Second Amendment. They're the ones crying out for their guns of the past 20, 30 years. Why do you think that was? Because they've been stockpiling. Waiting for this war. They've been preparing for this. And they're ready for it. And it's going to happen, and they're going to win, folks. They're going to win. What has the left been doing the whole time? Laughing at them, right? Why do they need their guns? So, that racial holy war, that little race war, it's going to happen. And it's probably going to split the United States up. Here's the caveat to the whole thing. California, they will never take California. They can have their racial holy war all the way in the rest of the United States, but they will never have California. Whites are the minority here. Every weapon in the U.S. comes through our ports first. We got homeboys with Israeli Uzis and RPGs for sale. They will never take Cali, period. Thank God. Anyways, that's all I got to say. Red Star Report, brought to you by Cyberlink now. Check out the website, redstarreport.com. Also Facebook, Instagram. Have a wonderful night and an awesome tomorrow.